This is the new BMW M3 CS, and it is GT3 is to the Porsche 911. It's a sportier, more hardcore, more focused version of the G80 M3 xDrive. I'm also going to tell you what's good about this car. You can be a little bit more relaxed about the risk of depreciation. What's annoying about it, you can get flickering effect. Take it for a drive, and of course I'm going to launch it to see how quick it is from 0 to 60 miles an hour. I'm Matt Watson and you're watching Car Wow. First thing you need to know about this new M3 CS is that BMW have reworked the car's ECU so that the engine provides more boost pressure. As a result, horsepower increases over a standard M3 competition from 510 horsepower to 550 horsepower, though torque remains the same, 650 newton meters. You've also got the same 8-speed automatic gearbox with the torque converter. However, they have tweaked the shifts slightly so they're more brutal, and of course you've got the same 4-wheel drive system. So how quick is this car when you launch it? Well, before we do that, just take in this carbon fibre bonnet. Isn't it lovely? It's got M on it there. You don't get that on a standard M3 competition. Anyway, enough of that, let's launch competition. Anyway, enough of that, let's launch the car. BMW says this car should do 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds. Let's find out the reality. I'm gonna launch it. Oh my God, this just shot off like crazy. 3.13. It's crazy. BMW have tweaked the chassis on this CS. So they've retuned the dampers, the springs, the anti-roll bars. They've altered the camber of the car as well to make it feel a little bit more responsive. It also has a huge chassis brace in the engine bay. This car has a £7,000 optional carbon ceramics. They've even tweaked the stability control to make the car a little bit more playful. Anyway, let's see what those changes do to how the car drives. So, normal M3 competition is pretty blooming impressive, but this one definitely takes it up a notch. So I thought the suspension tweaks would absolutely knacker the comfort. I mean, the normal M3 does have a hard edge to it, but this doesn't seem any harsher. I'm actually using it in comfort mode for the suspension, which is what you need for bumpy British back roads, but it seems to deal with the bumps pretty well. And oh my gosh, it doesn't half go around corners well. Absolutely amazing. Very stable. You can tell exactly what's going on beneath you. It's an absolute riot. And you've got so much grip that it just absolutely holds on in the bends, and then you've got all that traction to rocket you out of them. It's a nutter, an absolute nutter. You soon find yourself up the arse of other traffic. It's just the way it is, because this is so capable. Now, what I could do is put the car into Sports Plus mode like that, but really, you don't want to do that in the UK, because it just ruins the ride a little bit. It doesn't feel so compliant over the bumps, and you'll probably actually go slow as the car skips about. If we're in Germany and the road was totally flat, I'd say fine, because it does keep the body a little bit flatter, but it's not worth it in the UK. Let's go back into comfort. That's where this car is best, on these roads. I've got to say, another change they've made is really noticeable, and that's the gear shifts. So they absolutely rock it home. Really adds to the sense of occasion in this thing from it, because you can tell what's going on beneath you. That is in part to these seats. These bucket seats are lovely. You sit so low in them. The only downside is that the dash is quite high, and this is quite a big car, so sometimes you can find it a little bit large for threading quickly down a country road. And really, this is where you want to enjoy the car, and it does just feel a little bit like, oh, it's a little bit big, especially considering how fast it is, because you get up to speed really quickly in this thing. But amazing piece of kit. As well as being more aggressive to drive, the CS looks more aggressive due to some significant design upgrades. So you've got that carbon fibre bonnet with exposed carbon fibre panels here. You also have a more aggressive bumper as well, and you get the carbon fibre as standard. Plus, there's this extended splitter there. You also get red piping round the grille and the M3 CS badging here. And you get laser lights as standard with yellow daytime running lights. Moving down the side, you have some unique alloy wheel designs. You can get them in bronze or this sort of matte grey effect. And the carbon fibre roof also has these little fins in them as well to just improve the aero. Now, there is one exclusive paint colour for the CS. It's not this lovely signal green. It is a sort of white. This is what it looks like. Meanwhile, around the back, there's the carbon as standard, which is an optional extra on the standard M3 competition. And of course, finally, the M3 CS badge. On the inside, the CS gets an Alcantara steering wheel with the floor it and go past. I have to wait to whip past the cones, obviously. There's a lot of cones.
Eventually.
Here we go. Can I get past now? Floor it from about 50. Blimey. Even when the car is in like a more relaxed setting, it can still turn into an absolute monster very, very quickly. One thing I do notice is that when you're going quickly, as with a normal M3 competition, there is quite a bit of tire noise, and the fact that the subframe is like mounted without rubber bushings to the back of the car, it does feel a little bit harsh. Sometimes you get more vibrations in the cabin than you do in something like an Audi RS4. If you want to see my full in-depth video review of that car, click on the pop-out banner up there or follow the link in the description below. But you know, this car is still easy enough to live with every day. You can mooch about around town in it. The suspension doesn't break your back over speed humps. The gearbox can be nice and smooth and compliant when you're just in drive mode and you don't turn it all the way up to setting 3. It's actually very impressive, and I think you could quite easily get away with convincing your other half that actually, but really you need the CS because it's just that little bit better. So then, what's my final verdict on the new BMW M3?